Today we're going to be talking about Aries moon because I just found out like 2 days ago when I updated my birth chart and I got my actual birth time. I found out that I was an Aries moon, and I thought I was a Pisces moon, but this just made so much sense, and I just thought about so many things in my life that I was actually, you know what, an Aries moon, because that just explains a lot. Having a fire placement in my emotional aspect, it has been a crazy life. And just looking back at my life and like all the situations that I've been through, like it's really fucking crazy. Like I have been through many situations. Like oh my God. It just shows like I have a little bit of anger issues. You know what I mean? I do. And it's not like even anger issues. It's just, you know, having a fire placement in your emotional aspect, like, it's just been a lot of trouble for me. And growing up, obviously, I've been through many conflicts and drama. There's probably not even one person that I haven't fought with in my life. And, you know, I fought with my own mom. I've physically, you know, have hurt my mom, and she called the cops on me 3 years ago. You know, it's just been a crazy life. I've also been in a fight with a girl in 6th grade. It's just, you know, shit can get hectic, and, you know, I'm also a very passionate person, a very intense person, and yeah, it's just many situations in my life that it's like low-key embarrassing, because I do things without thinking sometimes, and I allow my fiery aspect to get the best of me. But this just makes so much sense because my best friend in 6th grade, she was an Aries. So just imagine me, an Aries moon, and her Aries. We got together, we were dynamite. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Like, we were dynamite together. And it's just, this is just, having this placement as a woman is crazy, because I feel like I will forever be dominant. You know what I mean? And it's just like, maybe that's why I never had a boyfriend, because like I have such a dominant personality. And especially after, you know, connecting more with myself and my goddess energy, it's like I'm even more passionate. I'm even more, you know, it's just, I have a very masculine dominant placement, and I'm just naturally a dominant woman. And it's just like, let's be honest, men don't like that. Men like submissive women, because culturally, for thousands of years, like, men have been conditioned to, you know, overpower women and stuff. So like, maybe that's why I never had a boyfriend, because like, women in relationships have to low-key like dim themselves down, and it's just like, that's just not something that I'm gonna fucking do, you know. And it's just who I am as a person. Like, I have a very dominant personality, and I'm not gonna change that for a man, you know what I mean? I'm not gonna change the way that I am for a man. I'm not gonna stop being myself for a man, you know. It's like, maybe that's why, because I'm so like unapologetically myself. And it's like, I am feminine, but it's just like, at the same time, I just have an extremely passionate masculine Aries moon. And it's just, You know, I'm not gonna change myself to be with somebody, you know, and it's just like, I've always like thought about that, but honestly, it's like I don't care, you know. It's like if I stay single forever, you know, because I'm such like a chaotic person to deal with, then I'm just gonna stay single forever, you know. I'm not gonna be with a man that requires me for me to dim my light and shit. Like, I'm just not gonna do that, you know, and like feed into a man's ego. Like, I'm just not gonna do that. Like, I'm a naturally dominant woman. And yeah, you know. But anyways, having an Aries moon is just, people just constantly like piss me the fuck off. You know what I mean? And it's just like people just constantly do little things to piss me off. And it's just like, should I really like say something or not? Because honestly, it's like, even when people don't do things purposely, like, I think that you're doing that shit purposely and it pisses me off. You know what I mean? And it's just like, I'm the type of person, like, I can catch on to little things, and over time it just fucking pisses me off. And it's just like, honestly, having an Aries moon, like, your emotions are extremely unstable. Like, when I'm mad, that shit is gonna overpower me. Like, I could literally kill somebody with the type of anger that I get, you know. And you know what? Everybody has the ability to kill people, you know what I mean? But like, with this placement, like, you know, it just reminds me, like, when I got into my first fight in 6th grade, like, when I ran up on that bitch after she hit me, like, nobody expected that, you know. And it's like, after that, like, I might have gained, you know, the respect from people at school, but honestly, like, people didn't want to be my friend and shit, because that was just like a really dark side of me, you know. Like, after this girl turned around, you know, like, she thought I wasn't gonna run up on her, and then I ran up on that bitch and, you know, punched her and shit. So, you know, and it's just like, when you push me to my limit, it's just like, for real, don't allow me to get this wrapped out. Another thing is that, like, I just feel like people are constantly fucking testing me. Like, I just feel like they just want to test me all the time. And it's just, like, really fucking annoying to me. Like, why the fuck do you want to test me? And it's just, like, it's just so fucking annoying. Like, people just piss me off all the time. And it's like, I don't know, I feel like they just try to make me feel small as a person and shit. And I just feel like everybody in my life has tried to do that with me, you know. And it's like, maybe that's why I have problems with everybody in my life, my family, my friends, and like, even like romantic interests. Like, it's just like, it's just like, I don't know, people just piss me off. And like, it's just like, I want things done a certain way, and it's just, I don't know who's gonna be my future lover, or even if I have one in the future, because it's just like, I'm too much to handle, you know what I mean? I'm too much to handle. Like, I'm being serious. And yeah, but I just feel very empowered being an Aries moon, you know what I mean? As hard as it is to, you know, contain your emotions and like understand that, you know what, like, not everybody's out to get you and stuff, and like, it's really a lot, you know. But at the same time, like, I'm not gonna change myself to be with somebody. And it's just like, if you keep fucking with me, bitch, you're really gonna get the reaction you want out of me, you know. Because it's like, I hold back, but like, if you really do something, like, I'm really gonna like, you're not ready for what's about to be unleashed, you know what I mean? So yeah, you know. But it's just like, I don't know, people just want to get a reaction out of me sometimes, and it's just not very fun. And the funny thing is that, like, I thought that I had a Pisces moon because of like the things that I put in my birth chart. I only knew like hour that I was born in. But not thinking about it, I'm not no Pisces moon. Pisces moon is like so soft and like analytical, and like that's just not fucking me. Like my emotions are fucking crazy, and like oh my god, when I went through this situation with this fucking nigger, I lost my mind. Like I lost my train of thoughts. I lost my mind. I went fucking crazy, and I don't even know what happened to me. Like I went fucking nuts thinking that I was in love with this dude. Like I lost my fucking marbles. I lost my fucking mind. It drove me fucking insane. Like I was mad that I had caught feelings for somebody, and I went fucking feral, and I don't even know what the fuck happened, and you know, I'm still trying to figure out what the fuck happened. You know, and it's just a situation that it is, I really don't even like talking about it. It's traumatizing, and it's just, you know, it's just like, oh, like, only this shit happens to Aries moon people because we don't fucking think. We don't fucking think before we do something. We just do it impulsively. And I'm fucking impatient. This is another bad trait about Aries moon. Like, I'm so fucking impatient. I cannot wait. I cannot wait. Like, I need it now. Now. You know what I mean? And I could not wait for stuff. You know, it's like, I'm so impatient. Like, you know, and it's like usually like I'm the dominant female. Like when I deal with men, I'm the one who calls the shots. I'm the one who tells, okay, nigga, let's do this, let's do that. And it's just like men aren't like ready for like a woman with the Aries moon, because it's just like if you're not at that same level with her, she's gonna over dominate you. You know what I mean? And it's just like, I don't want to be with a man like that. You know, it's just like, I also need a man that's dominant too, because it's just like, I cannot deal with this shit, you know? And it's just like, am I the fucking problem? Am I the problem when I try to talk to dudes and stuff? Like, I feel like I'm the fucking problem, or maybe you're the problem because you can't handle all my passion and all this fiery energy that I have. And I have so much passion. Okay, I have too much passion. I'm intense. I scare people away. Like, you know, it's just like, dude, like, everything that I do is passionate. Everything that I put my energy to, it is passionate. And I put it with my heart and soul. And that's it. I'm just tired of people making me feel like I'm too intense, or I'm too passionate, or I'm too this. Because that's the whole shit about Aries, you know? And it's just like, my emotions are fiery, they're intense, and you know, and it's just like, it's been hard all these years regulating my emotions, like, you know, and on top of that, like, ADHD, no wonder I have ADHD with all this fucking energy in me. It's just like, you gotta do something, bitch, like, you know, that's like also like why I created this YouTube channel, because I just have things that just like I need to say, and if I don't say it for the sake of my own mental sanity, I'm gonna go fucking nuts. And that's what happens with like Aries moon. Like, you're gonna go fucking crazy, you're gonna go nuts. Like we need to put our energy into something. Also, maybe that's why Aries is also an extremely sexual sign, because the only way that Aries can express is like external. It's a very physical sign, you know, and it's just like, it's gonna have to express it physically through any means. And it's just like such a hard placement to have. Like, I'm still learning every day to, you know, regulate my emotions and, you know, accept what I feel. At the same time, it's like, I'm not gonna stop being myself for anybody. And learning to just be your authentic self. And yeah, because yeah, I'm a feisty bitch, so what? You know what I mean? Like, I want things the way that I want it, and that's it. You know, and that's just who I am as an Aries moon. Like, I can't believe I really thought I was a Pisces moon. Like, I'm not no soft ass bitch. Like, I'm really not. Like, Like, I scare men off on a fucking daily, you know what I mean? Like, I can scare niggas off. They'll never talk to me again type shit. But, like, everything that I do in my life, like, I'm just honest and real, you know? So it's just like, damn, if I have the ability to make a nigga never want to talk to me again, like, that just shows, you know, how intense and passionate I am as a person. You know, and it's just like, I'm not gonna downplay myself for no fucking nigga. If you can't handle me, you can't handle me. Okay? Like, I'm not gonna dim myself for you, nigga. And it's like, my favorite thing is humbling men. Like, nigga, shut the fuck up. You came out of my pussy, nigga. You came out of this fucking pussy, nigga. God is not no fucking man. God is a woman. Like, you know, you gotta sit there and remind these niggas who the fuck the queen is. You know, and it's like, this placement is about rebellion. Like, Aries rebels, you know? And I feel like I've really done that in my life. Like, growing up, I was a badass kid. Lord knows how many times I've been suspended. You know, I dropped out of high school. I'm just here to break the rules. You know what I mean? Like, I'm just here to break the fucking rules. Like, I'm not here to fit in the fucking mold and be like everybody else in this world and, you know, be nice and polite and sweet and cute. Nah, man, I came here to destroy some shit and fuck some shit up, you know, and shake some shit up and set some shit up on fire, bitch. Like, that's just who I am, you know? So it's just, I've just learned to, like, really accept that part of me and love myself, and it's just crazy. It was literally like 2 days ago I found out I was an Aries moon. And it just, everything just clicked and everything just made sense, you know. Why I am the way that I am. I'm a fiery bitch. And, you know, and for me to have Lilith and Scorpio, Aries moon, it's just those two combos in my chart just makes me a crazy bitch, you know. And I've accepted that, you know. But it's just like, this is why I avoid love. I avoid talking to men. I avoid my feelings, because it's like, when I really like somebody, I become totally obsessed, and it's just like, I don't just want you. I want your soul. I want your body. I want your mind, and I just want your soul. You know what I mean? I want your fucking soul. I want to fucking snatch your soul and keep it with me forever. You know what I mean? And that's, like, very intense for people. I don't want mediocre love. I don't want, oh, let's go on a date. Let's eat some ice cream. No, nigga, how about let me take your soul away from you forever type shit. Like, I'm not here for no fucking stupid ass love, you know? Like, I want something extremely intense. And it has to be mutual. It has to. Because I'm not gonna sit here and fucking kiss a man's feet. Like, nigga, you better kiss my feet and eat my pussy, nigga. Who the fuck do you think you are? You know, and then after you do that, then I'll decide if I want to do that for you too. You know what I mean? It's just like, I want to be worshipped. And yes, I have a praise king. So, it's just like, Aries moon, like, we may be too much for this world. You know what I mean? And you know who I saw that has Aries moon? I think Angelina Jolie, Rihanna. Who else has an Aries moon? Oh, Selena Gomez. Oh yeah. So, like, you see all, like, more like dominantly women, and it's just like women who are like in dominant, have like very dominant personalities. So yeah, you know, it's just a very fun finding this out about myself. And yeah, you know, don't mess with women who are fucking Aries moon. Like, we will literally like chop your fucking head off, dude. Like, don't play with us. Like but like, I low-key like it that like people are like scared of me and shit, because it's just like really funny, like, getting their reactions and shit. But like, they should low-key be scared, because honestly, like, you piss off the wrong person, honey, you're done over with. You know what I mean? It's like, when I'm fucking mad, ain't no telling what I could do, bitch. Ain't no telling what I could do when I get fucking furious. Ain't no telling. Like, all rules in my mind go aside. Like, I could literally, end up in jail for, like, you know what I mean? Like, ain't no telling. Ain't no telling. But, it's just, at the same time, I feel like I do work on myself so I don't completely allow my wrath and anger to get the best of me. But honestly, the only, way I get mad is because, sometimes, I feel like I'm not heard by people. So it's like if I feel like I haven't expressed something fully or I haven't said something to somebody, that's when I get extremely angry because it's just I haven't expressed, so it's just Aries moons, we have to express, and express to the world what we feel for the sake of us, you know what I mean? Because if we hold that stuff in, that fire's gonna build up and then it's gonna build up into even more anger, you know what I mean? So what I have to do is that I have to constantly be honest and just express what I feel to get it out. Because the Aries is a sign that it's just gonna keep building up. It's like a fucking volcano, okay? And it's just for it not to fucking erupt, you have to control it while you can. Okay, so that's just something that I learned as an Aries moon, that you just have to be honest. You know what I mean? If it's bugging me to that point where that's all I think about and I need to say something to somebody or I have something on my mind, I'm gonna say it because I just need to do that. It's the way that my emotions are, and if I don't do that, then I'm gonna get mad at myself and I'm gonna get frustrated and I'm gonna cry because it's just I have all this pent up emotion and it comes out as anger and frustration, but I'm not really angry or frustrated. I just feel unheard, unseen, and it's just a frustrating thing. So it's if nobody's there to listen to your emotions, you have to let them out somehow, journal, write, or do something, talk to yourself in the fucking mirror. That's literally what I do all day, and it's how it keeps me mentally sane, because it's just nobody's gonna sit there with you all day and talk to you all day. So you just really have to put yourself first as an Aries moon and listen to your own thoughts, analyze yourself, and yeah, but other than that, I feel I'm pretty proud to have this placement, because many women in this world, they're just not connected with their inner dominance, you know what I mean? And I know for a lot of women, they don't want to be dominant. It takes a lot of fucking balls to have an Aries placement as a woman, because you know what I mean? You're a lot. You know what I mean? Aries women are a fucking lot. Me having an Aries moon is just a lot. And it's just it's something that just naturally is. Even though I have a Virgo sun and a Capricorn rising, my Aries moon, it's just, people just feel the dominant energy. You know what I mean? Even though I look younger than my age and I may have a little bit of an innocent face, people just feel the dominance, and it's something that you can't help, I have a lot of masculine energy, but I actually feel women back then were actually more dominant, though, because I don't feel women were meant to submit into submission and just be this fucking slave to a man. That's just not how I feel. I feel women were naturally dominant, and it's just when women used to run the world, everything used to go better. When men now rule the world, everything is going to shit, because men don't have natural nurturing and empathy like women do. You know what I mean? Because men are mutations of women, so you don't have the complete direct connect source, you know what I mean? So yeah, but other than that, being an Aries moon, you just have to accept, we're chaotic, we're crazy, we're fiery, we're dominant. And, just be yourself, just be authentic, and, we're just fire, period. Okay, bye.